going, guys? It's definitely here. Today we're going to be checking out an old school game here on the PC. This one's called RuneScape, and this came out in the very early 2000s by JX Games. And basically, this was a very popular RPG, like a role-playing game, where you get to do different tasks. You get to fight people over in the wilderness. You get to do trades with people. It's kind of like if you've ever played. It's like an older version or an old school version of Minecraft, I guess you could say. Except you're not as building much. You're just forging different materials, things like that. So I'm just going to get signed in. Now I haven't played this probably since the very early 2000s. Probably when I was in back in school, in all fairness. But I'm going to be checking this out, guys. Hopefully, obviously I can see the logo for the main thing has changed. So this is basically what RuneScape is. So it's one of those really cool games that you get to play with your friends. You get to do different magic spells. You get to do various other bits and pieces. You get to craft weapons. I'll just show you what sort of inventory I got back when I was playing this, when it first came out. So this is my inventory. So I had 78,000 coins. There was 34 arrows. You get to craft runes to create different various bits and pieces using pure essences. Got various weapons, so like the iron dagger, bronze pickaxe. It's kind of like the older version of Minecraft, if you've ever played that game as well. There's got 354 rune essences. You get to use security books, stronghold notes, various other bits and pieces. You get to wear different gear, if that makes sense. You get to obviously increase your combat level. I think mine was 33, so I'm not exactly sure if that was my level in the overall game or if that was something else. But you can see all my stats there: 28 attack, Constitution 28. You can talk to various other people, lurking around the place. I'll just see if I get a maximized version of this. Doesn't look like I can. So, but basically, it was a very small island. I'm not exactly sure how much DLC it has. You can go all over this map. It's not the largest map in the world, but you get to fight people. So, as you guys can see, this guard is a level 18. I believe I'm a level 30 something. So, one thing to note if you ever want to play this game, if the level, as you guys can see, this one here is green. If it's green, then that means this should be easy for you to take down and you have the advantage over them. But if their level is yellow, that means you're pretty much on the same page. If the level's red, there's probability that you're going to lose the battle. So I'm just going to show you what I mean here. So as you guys can see, I've just taken out this guard. He sometimes leaves behind coins or potato seeds or bones. Now why potato seeds, I'm not 100% certain, but you get to craft these into making various other bits and pieces as well. So it's one of those chill games, for lack of a better term. Now, when you very first start, you'll start off at another part of the map. I'm in Falador, I believe this is. Just gonna get this guy to move out of the way. So that was it was one of those interesting games. I'll be honest with you, at this present moment in time, I'm assuming that most of this is probably dead to most people because not many people play this game anymore. So, I believe, I can't exactly remember where the wilderness is off the top of my head, but it's one of those. This is one of the very first people that you can take on, which was a little imp. I don't know exactly what he drops anymore, but you can either talk to this dwarf right here. I believe there's a dwarf across the way to the west of here that you can fight, but I believe that he was a level 44 or something like that. So yeah, examine dwarf level 44. So it's because I'm a level 30 something or level 28. I'm not exactly sure what the correct level should be, but there's a high probability I was going to lose that. Now if you lose, you're going to drop everything that's in your backpack. Now note I've only got, I can bury bones if I want to. I think it increases your prayer skills, I think. So the higher the level, obviously the better stuff you can get. So I can also do like various other challenges, like fill this fountain, for example. Now unfortunately for me, I've got nothing to fill it with, so I think you can go to like various other like crafting areas. Now this game can have a little few hacks, and I've known this game to have been hacked in the past. Fortunately for me, I haven't been playing as much, so not many people probably know about the account, but so I want to know what everyone's thoughts are of this. It's quite, I don't want to go into too much into detail on this. Now back in the day there was loads of interaction. You could have done like various other like tasks across the entire map. If I wanted to, I could chop down a tree to get some wood. There's various trees. I think willow was probably the best tree that you could have cut down in this game. There's an estate agent there. I can attack this other guard for various other bits and pieces. Note he didn't have a any shield to defend himself with, interestingly. I'm not exactly sure what that was all about, but he has dropped onion seeds as well as another set of bones, obviously. I think 9 times out of 10 you probably are going to see people with town crier there, another guard, level 18. There's quite a few guards who are level 18s, and they will respawn if you leave the area, so just noting that into account. Just taking 1 damage there, as you guys saw. Iron bolts. Now I don't know how much use some of this stuff is to me anymore, because I haven't played this in a long time. Now if I wanted to, I could speak to this guy who's a town crier. Hear ye, player moderators must help to runes. Oh hello citizen, are you here to find out about player moderators, or perhaps you would like to know the laws of the land? Then you can obviously respond by basically selecting one of these options, and he tell you what else you need to do. So bear that in mind there, guys. I don't know why you hit me with a fist against a shield and an axe, buddy. Get out of here. Now if I was to let's say I wanted to bury these bones, if you look on the bottom left in the chat, you can see that my daily challenges has been upgraded every time I bury them. So daily challenge complete. Basic prayer. Claim your reward from a challenge mistress or challenges tab in your adventures interface. Right, so I'm still trying to get my head around the adventures interface part of things. Now, if I take this off, you'll notice I just keep walking all the time, but if I put it on, I start to run more. So that's, I think it was pretty good. Now, I'm not exactly sure what these fire elements are supposed to represent in this game, but what are you doing, buddy? And you. You just advanced an attack level. You reached level 29. Right, so I'm at level 29 here, guys. So now the drop loot is random on this game, I'll be honest. Took 4 damage there. Obviously there will be healing in this. And as I said, there is a place called the Wilderness, which is where you can fight your friends only on their property. Now, I'll have to go back to the thing, find out where my map is. Guard. Now, there's usually a lot more people playing on this game back in the day, but because no one virtually plays it anymore, because it is an early noughties game, which is understandable. As you guys can see, these guys are all like, I guess you could say bots. Northwest Tavali, South Falador, East Barbarian Village. Now, you can do various bits of exploring here. I'm probably not going to do too much. But as you guys can see, there's it's quite a chill game, but if you listen through a pair of headphones, you can hear like all the birds chirping and things like that. Now, notice there's a goblin up here for level 5, so I should be able to set that thing down. Now, I've also got like, I think these are like monks or something. I'm not exactly sure what these guys in red are, but so if you take out the goblins, for example, they'll leave behind a mind rune. Now, I don't know if you caught that in the at the top of your screen, but somebody was actually using like witchcraft to take out probably this guy. Oh, there is. So, Aldencrawl, who's a player, not a bot, you can either walk to him, you can follow him if you wanted to, you can trade like loot with him. He's probably going to have better loot than me, to be quite honest with you. I can duel him, even though level 40 chances are I'm probably going to lose. Examine Aldencrawl, level 40, you basically see what he's wearing and stuff like that. If you take to someone like this guy called Mrs. I'm going to butcher this pronunciation of her name. But if you went to talk to her, she will just tell you what she does basically in the chat feature at the bottom. Now you can check this black bear if you like. Actually, I probably should see how we get on. If I was to say this black bear, it'll probably take bear fur. You can take raw bear meat, take the bones, take the bronze hatchet, which can be quite useful at times, but now, bronze, I'll be honest with you, is probably one of the worst things that you could possibly get. Now, I don't know what that guy was doing walking in here, but whoa, okay, what's going on here? Level 46, no, I'm not getting involved with them. I'm not getting involved with those monks, thank you. I'm going to probably move on. Now, this can be quite glitchy, so I'm not exactly sure. Prayer Randossus remains. You already have full prayer points, right? That's fine. So I'm going to make my way over this way. I'm not exactly sure which way it is to the next town, so you have to bear with me on this, guys. Unless it is in there, is it? So I'm just going to make my way up there. Okay, red. Except all these goblins fighting each other. Open the door. Yes, please. Thank you. Oh, it's like goblins heaven, this. Now I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that building up there. Is this a bank? I can't even tell. Talk to General Wardface. Green armor vest. No, red every time. Go away, human. We're busy. Okay. Okay. If that's the way you want to be to me. I see you. Probably get out of here where the getting's good, I think. This is out the boundaries of this place, to be quite honest with you. As you guys can see, there's a stone wall over there, so obviously I can't get past that. Now, if you want to, instead of taking like placing on the actual middle of the screen, you can actually use the bottom of the map as well, like the top. Sorry, the corner of the top left corner of your top right corner of your screen, to make you run places. Well, I usually tend to do that more than I would do. Now you will notice there's also like little gaps with a red line. Now this is like a little gate that you can open up. Now, here's this guy here, a druid. Okay, so there'll be like magic spells, you can craft stuff. It's, like I said guys, it's one of those child games. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments box down below. Obviously I'll be doing a lot more here on the channel with going back to reminisce old games on the PC. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments box down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the thumbs up button guys. If you're new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell to stop missing more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.